Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade will be the topic. So here we are on the JP version, the update is live as well. So much better than on global. So we got new Miguel, who is a new limited zero movie character. As well, we got Yuta rerun and a free multi. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a free multi on today's video. Maybe I'll get lucky and pull Yuta because this account doesn't have Yuta. Okay, so that would be perfection. And after that, we're gonna go on Viki because I'm super hyped to see about the buffs. Okay, so many units got a buff and I'm super excited to show you everything. No worries, I have the translated versions and all of that, but yeah, all zero movie including Yuta got an insane buff, plus many other characters you're gonna see. I absolutely love it. This is something we can expect on global as well. It is just a matter of time. Okay, let's start with the free multi, and then we can check out those buffs. Beautiful, beautiful buffs. Okay, let's go here. Some people really thought that Yuta will get nerfed. Guys, they will never nerf a character where people spend money. It's some legal issues they could literally have. But again, it really depends on company and everything else. But usually in like 90% of the cases, units, especially the ones that we need to summon for, are always getting a buff. Okay, not a nerf. There is always an exception, I understand, but... Okay, so this is the free multi. I usually get shafted on the free summons, so that's about that. Okay, let me now talk about the buffs. Okay, let me start. So Geto is one of the units that got a buff. And let me see what got... Okay, so the characteristic, still the same. Pre-adjustment skill 1. Post adjustment skill 2. Okay, so before it was deal melee taijutsu damage to selected enemy. The higher on curse energy is, the greater the critical hit rate boost is. Now look at this. Look at this. Skill 1. Increase own critical hit rate by 5. The higher on curse energy is, the greater the critical hit rate boost is. Up to 65% max increase at 60 curse energy. Deals melee taijutsu to selected enemy depending on how much own curse energy has. When this skill is activated, additionally increase taijutsu damage up to 60%. And as well, increase own jujutsu damage by 15% if own curse energy is 60 or above. What insane buff this is already. Let's see the... Oh, skill 2 as well got a buff. Deals much bigger damage. We're talking about 40% bigger damage overall, and it will scale as you level it up. Deals 227 range jutsu damage to selected enemy. Decrease the selected enemy taijutsu damage by 28% depending on how much own curse energy has when the skill is activated. Increases damage decreased by up to 35%. Increase the selected enemy jujutsu damage received by 25, depending on how much curse energy has when the skill is activated. Increase damage received by up to 50%. Holy, chill. Like, look how it was before, and look now. Increase own damage by 10%. Depending on how much curse energy has when it's activated, increase damage by up to 100%. Okay, so it can go really high depending on your curse energy. That's crazy. AoE damage. Okay. Okay, so AoE damage increases all enemies damage received by 10% for 3 turns. Again, it scales from curse energy. Max increase at 60 curse energy, minimum of 18.4% increase at 25 curse energy. Long story short, this guy will be even crazier support overall. For sure, bro. Now we have the ultimate. he increases his own damage by 20%. It can go up to 200% depending on curse energy. Also AoE damage, range jutsu damage, and that part has been buffed as well tremendously. AoE, also he will increase own jujutsu damage by 30% and reduces own curse energy by 60 when ultimate skill is performed. Guys, he's broken. He's extremely broken now. I like the buff from Geto, 100%. I'm starting with movie characters and the ones that are most interested for global and what I think people will be interested in. Yuta, let we see. This one is I'm super interested. Characteristics are the same. I already checked a few things, but it's busted. It's busted buffs. Okay. So pre-adjusted skill 1. Now it's buffed by really nice 50% and more. Pre-adjustment skill. So before it was AoE Jujutsu damage, he will decrease all enemies' critical hit resistance by 15%. This skill 2 is the only one who was like slacking, for sure. And now look at this. Bigger damage. Depending on how much own curse energy he has when the skill is activated, additionally increases Jujutsu damage by up to 90%. That's huge. Okay, increase all enemies Jujutsu damage received. Like Yuki, the R unit Yuki will be even so much more valuable now. Okay, just saying. Increase all enemies Jujutsu damage received by 14% for 2 turns. Again, depending on the curse energy, it can go up to 35%. Depending on your own Jujutsu and enemies remaining HP, instantly kill the enemies. Some enemies are excluded. But this is a freaking nice buff. Okay, really nice buff right here, and definitely this will be even so much more helpful, guys. Okay, let's see the skill 3. It got even a greater buff in percentages. Oh no, Jujutsu damage was lowered slightly. Okay, yeah, it got buffed. Let me see the level 6. Yeah, it didn't got buffed by a lot, but you will do even bigger damage now with skill 3. Now let's see the ultimate. No, unchanged. Okay, so unchanged. Oh, look at this. So everything else is unchanged, but look at this. Before it was zone. Is this a zone? Yes. Okay. So this one stays the same, but now we have zone outburst. Increase own Jujutsu damage by 20% for 3 turns when Black Flash is performed. So every time you're gonna use the Black Flash, you will do even such a greater damage. Insane buff for Yuta. Like this skill 2 is such insanity. I personally was rooting that he heals here with the auto skill. That he heals himself as well. But this buff is even juicier in my opinion. Like you will do such a crazier damage overall now with this unit, and his skill 2 is now so much more worth it and better than before. So Yuta got insane buff. Toge Inomaki. Now we're gonna go a little bit faster through all of other characters. The main stars were Geto and Yuta, and Geto will be now absurdly more stronger in my opinion, and Yuta even like, bro, he will destroy now. He will truly destroy now. I cannot wait until that is implanted on global. Okay, so here we have nothing, here we have nothing, here we have nothing, here we have nothing, here we have nothing. They still didn't. Okay. They're working on it. So I don't know what are the buffs on Toge. Sorry. I'm super interested to the main characters that I showed you here. Everything else for now, it's not even so much important, especially for global. But let's see. Yeah. This one also isn't finished. Okay. Let's see about Panda. Do we have here anything? Nah, not yet. I could bother my friend but I won't. Okay, soon all of this will be translated, so you can check it out. Okay. We have for Kento and Nanami. For now, honestly, they will buff Toge. They buffed them already, but trust me, they won't be anything so much more significantly valuable. Okay, still, these guys will be the main stars of the Zero movie. Okay, so Kento Nanami, right? So we have deals melee damage. So now they buffed his damage. And they didn't change here nothing. On the skill tree, deals taijutsu, jujutsu damage. Now it's pretty much when critical hit rate or black flash is performed, it will additionally increase damage dealt. And the ultimate, he got pretty nice buffs in the damage wise. And of course, when critical hit is performed, additionally increase damage dealt. Okay, so overall, he will be doing much greater damage. Yeah. At the start of the 9th turn from the start of the battle, he will recover curse energy, feels ultimate skill gauge, but you will get that increase own jujutsu damage by 30, not only one time, multiple times, okay, as much as you need. So that's a big deal, especially in the tower challenges. Zone outburst. Oh, they added this. Increase own black flash rate by 200%. Recovers own curse energy by 5, and when black flash is performed. Okay. Yo. And as well, critical hit strengthen. Increase own taijutsu damage by 30, jujutsu damage by 30, and when black flash or critical hit is performed, there is a 50% chance. Guys, Nanami looking juicy now. Okay, I need to say he looks super juicy. Okay, here for now we don't have the details for the Yoshino. Never mind. Toto as well, nothing. Then we have for Panda. Like, they translated all most important characters. So at the end of the day, I'm fine with this. So characteristics, nothing have changed. Here we have, oh yeah, increase own break damage is increased and taijutsu damage right here. So just so you know. Then we have attracts all enemies, reduce own damage received by 40. Now the things that previously he didn't have: increase own ultimate skill guide charging rate by 10%. If Gorilla Mode state is active, changes the skill into I'm kind of pissed now. Yeah, overall he will do bigger damage. Yeah. Much juicier damage. Unable to use ultimate. Okay, so they changed a few things, but as well they added bigger break damage. And as well, melee taijutsu damage to selected enemy, ignore counter state. And also recover own curse energy. Okay, okay. Okay, so Core Switch and Panda Core are the same, but now they added the Gorilla Mode. Activates Gorilla Mode state after ultimate skill is activated. Change some skill effects, unable to use the ultimate, increase own taijutsu damage, break damage if own ultimate skill gauge is filled, increase own taijutsu damage by 100%, increase own damage by 50, recovers own curse energy by 25, and reduces all of the ultimate skill gauge. Bro, Panda will be doing damages now pretty nicely. Now, the one that I'm as well super interested, and I can see they're existing, so bigger damage here. Curse energy cost 25, bigger damage here, and bigger the critical resistance decrease to enemy. Okay, hopefully the ultimate, oh yeah, ultimate got juiced up. 150%, I will take it. And post adjustment, we have zone outburst. Increase own black flash rate by 100%. Increase own taijutsu damage by 30. Recovers own curse energy by 5. Okay, nice buff for him. Providing bigger damage with the ultimate, and just he will do more skill tree at the end of the day. Okay, I still don't think he got anything like too crazy, but much more valuable unit. Toge, still not translated, I believe. Yes, still not translated. This Panda, not so much interested in, since on global it's not yet here. He is on global, but he didn't got yet the translations. Yeah, Megumi got a nice buff, I believe. Yeah, it went from 20 break damage to 40. Also, he deals Jujutsu damage now much greater, so by 60%. And also ignore Darkness State when Divine Dark is attacking. Here we have much greater chance to stun. Definitely you can like over 100% when you max it out. Increase the selected enemy Jujutsu damage received by 15. Effective for blue type attacks. Ignore Darkness State when attacking. If Divine Dark total is active, increase own break damage by 100%, and he can deal Jujutsu damage. Okay, much more valuable and much nicer buff here, guys. Okay, so by 100% bigger damage with skill 3, and as well much bigger damage with his ultimate. So definitely they're working on its best to actually make this Megumi valuable. Also increasing the break damage really nicely here by 80% more than before. And as well, if Divine Dark total is already active, it changes the skill effect to increase own break damage to 100%. Yeah, much bigger damage now, guys. On this part, also much higher capacity of breakage and stunning. Okay? Also, they added the I'll Surpass You. They added more stuff. At the start of the battle, increase own damage by 80. Effective when selected enemy in a break status. If Divine Dark total is active, increase own ultimate skill charging rate by 40. If it's not active, it's by 20. Okay, and he will get the ultimate fast. Okay, he got a really juicy buff. Okay. Do we have any information on this Toto? Not really. Again, these characters, I believe, even after the buffs, they won't be so much greater. Yeah, no translations here yet. Let me see for her. Slightly bigger damage skill 1. Slightly bigger damage here. Okay, much bigger damage with skill 3. And much solid increase of the ultimate. Oh. More enemy, bigger damage boost. Interesting concept. Yeah, much more valuable than before now. Plus, we have this. At the start of each wave, she increases the taijutsu damage and critical hit rate by 20. Yeah, nice buff. I don't know how much, like, if you have Yuta, you will never use her. But this needs to be tested out. Because when you have 4 enemies, it's nice buffs, guys. Much bigger damage than before will be there for sure. Okay, we're gonna end it here. At the end of the day, sorry for not providing all the buffs information, but I provided for the most important one. I mean, Wiki provided, I just channel it to your ears and eyes. Okay, being weird, but that's who I am sometimes. Yeah, still waiting for some descriptions, but at the end of the day, it's insane buffs, especially for Yuta and Geto here. Pretty crazy buffs overall. Okay, we're gonna end it here. This is something we can expect on global in near future. Unfortunately, I got shafted on a free multi on Yuta, like you saw in the beginning. If you didn't, go check it out. But we're gonna end it here. The next video will be something for BlueStacks, and then I have to do the community reaction video related to the global situation. That's it. Bye. Love ya.